YouTube, back at it with another one. Hey, look, this video is gonna be for why I would choose a cargo van over getting a regular job. I promise you, I'll take that cargo van any day because I get to build with that cargo van. The thing is, most people when they try to become an entrepreneur, they're trying to figure it out, which is cool. Nothing's wrong with that. But the difference is, when you have something already that can make you money, you're already ahead of the game. That's the whole point, being ahead of the game. That's how you make it to the next level. Look, that cargo van, we'll start from the beginning. If you didn't want to start your own business, it's so many apps, medical courier, gig apps, you name it, can start making you money today with a cargo van. It's independent contracts you can get, like instant. Commercial insurance, as long as you got commercial insurance, you're going to be good in this field. That costs, cool. But the thing is, bro, that's going to guarantee you money. These are investments in yourself. Most people think, I'm just going to start a business and make money. No, you're making investments in yourself so you can see it in the future. Once you get that in your mind, business becomes way easier. When you're winging it, I didn't get why they said, at first, I heard it multiple times. When they say most people buy their box truck or cargo van and it sits for a month or two, I can see why. If you don't know what you're going to do before you buy the van, I can see why. And I had to think, when I first bought my box truck, I bought it for the vending machine business to haul my machines around. I didn't realize you can build something bigger or I don't have to be at my vending machines. I can make money outside of my vending machines and consistent. Especially, we talking about 3 years ago when gig apps were actually paying great money. Nowadays, you got to pick through the trash. Just being honest. And some of y'all live in the city because that's where most of the big loads are. I'm not even going to say big loads because where I'm at, you can get a big load easy. Your most consistent loads are in the city. And that's what everybody's transporting stuff to anyway, if you just think about that alone. So that's why I would choose the cargo van over getting a job. With the job, I can't build anything. I can level up at that job. But for as far as me, I can't level me up. Especially, like, I'll just throw out random little jobs that I know you can learn something from any job. So don't take what I'm saying and try to twist it a little bit. You can learn something from any job, but I'm talking about actually leveling up. Go work at Walmart. What are you going to do other than move up to maybe manager? What makes you level up? That's what I be mainly focused on. Like when I started with stocks and crypto, you could talk about buying it all you want. I hit off Carvana, Micron. I hit off a lot of stocks, but you had to learn the game. You had to sit there in the game. Like, I could tell you about all the medical courier and stuff, but I tell y'all, this is learning basketball for the first time. You don't know how to shoot your first shot till you start practicing. You don't know how to invest your money until you start investing your money in yourself. Like, I was doing it and didn't realize. I was doing it because I knew I wanted to be successful, what I come to understand. Like, when they say, you do what scares you. When I say this out loud, $1 billion, you can make $1 million in the cargo van business. You're going to have to work hard. That doesn't scare it. It doesn't scare me. I understand now. It scares other people. But hold on. And with the cargo van business, I've had people work with me, but I'm talking about me outside of the van and not in there with them. I've never hired like that. This year will be my first year of hiring somebody to drive my van at least 4 days a week, how I'm looking at it. And while I'm scaling up my car business, my vending machine business, instead of me that's the only thing I know. Me being in that cargo van does take away from my Shopify and stuff because you got to mainly have to have your phone in your hand 90% of the time. So think about that. You have to focus. If you can put somebody else in the cargo van, remember this. You do not have to get in that van or that box truck. Honestly, for any beginners, I say if you're going to buy the van or the box truck, you should hire. Like, you drive it for a month to 2 months, but after that month or two, you need to hire. At least to know what's going on in the business. That's why I said you hop in there, because if you don't know mileage or anything, you're You can lose so fast in the box truck cargo van business, so easy, just by not knowing your numbers, not calculating fuel costs. If you're gonna go pick up a load for, I'm gonna throw out a small number. Ooh, this is a warehouse right now that it used to be $200 for the warehouse. Then it became $99. Do you see that difference? They're literally just paying you enough to deliver the stuff. You never go in the box truck cargo van business. It's no way you're riding around. If it's near your home and stuff, cool, but it's no way you're riding around for $13 an hour with these big vans. Where I'm going to switch it at is what I've been mainly focused on, especially for the start of 2026. I could have been heavier on. I've done it. Y'all seen it plenty of times, but I've been doing pickup, trash and junk removal, bi-weekly, weekly, monthly. That's what I've been doing to get other customers outside of the apps and stuff. Y'all already know I got my other bits, but this is just what I've been on new. And I'm like, and it's been working. Like, I literally can post my first customer that I got this week and went to there and quick, just all posting the junk removal. And I was I'm comparing what I did versus the cleaning business. It may help you. More people were interested in my cargo van and it helping them than me cleaning at home. And as I think, it's always trash to be picked up. Sounds crazy to say trash man out loud, but I'm like, man, it's always trash out here. It's always money to be made. So when I say cargo van and stuff, I would never go back to a job. Why? Because I made my own self a career out the van. The box truck started it. That's how I knew it was real. The cargo van just is easier. But once you start to figure out what you're going to move, because with the medical courier, you don't have to move big freight. Like I'm saying, versus the junk piles I'm picking up. And some of these are not really big junk piles. I might pick up like 5 items from the customer. Quick $70. Quick. Going to the might hop on the app, do a quick load, might make another quick 70. All in a 2-hour span, 3-hour span. That's how I look at making money now. At the beginning phase of entrepreneurship, I just wanted to make a certain amount a day. Because when you working at Walmart, you might make now, compared to when I was there, they literally started you off at $8 an hour, and that's years ago. $8.50. Think about that compared to now, what they're like, 12, 13. And what I just told y'all, riding a cargo van, you should not be getting paid no $12, $13. You have to make it worth your while to even step out. That's the whole thing of preparing before you get into business. You're going to make it. It's just you have to pick. Take that back. I hate to tell people you have to pick a niche. Yes, you have to pick a niche to get started. But once you start leveling up and that cup is full, that's when you start filling all the other cups up. That's the main thing I learned. But like, comment, subscribe.